Hello, everyone, and welcome to Parenting Room with Tumi. My name is Tumi, and welcome to this episode. It's a lot happening. This year, there's been a lot happening, and there's been a lot happening in the last few weeks, especially, I'm not making this political. I'm going to bring a parenting link into it, but especially what's been happening in Nigeria. And some people might have heard about it, some people might not have heard about it, but because I'm a Black British Nigerian living in the UK, but my roots are from Nigeria. I have family in Nigeria. My parents, my siblings are all in Nigeria, and I grew up in Nigeria for a few years before coming back to the UK. Born and bred here, but moved to Nigeria, then came back. So I have a strong link to Nigeria. I got my years of my beginning of my education in Nigeria, and my growing up, my values started from there. And there has been a lot of answers and against police brutality and disheartening, a lot of disheartening things and episodes happening with the government and people dying, the way lives have been treated and managed. And yes, there's been a side where some people have done some looting and lives have been affected in ways that I am not even sure how people are going to get their lives back, because it went to the extreme. But I just want to bring it back, and I'm praying and I'm hoping that there will be a solution. There'll just be a way out for people that have lost businesses and their livelihood. It's very, very disheartening. There are no answers. We're going through a lot all over the world with we have COVID. Every country in every continent is facing one thing or the other, and I do accept and appreciate this, but it just shows that we can't be quiet. And going back to what's been happening in Nigeria for the past few weeks now, every day I think about it, because it can't be ignored, it can't just be put aside. But I'm going to look at it, or I'm trying to just look at it from the area of parenting. And the more I was just reflecting, on values, and I was very on values, and I was thinking, where did things go wrong? I'm not saying it's all these people. I'm talking about people, and I'm talking about the leaders of this country. How were they brought up? How were they raised? If they were raised in homes that their parents gave them values and did the best, where did things actually go wrong with these people that they do not have any form of appreciation, they don't even think about their fellow human being? What happened? And when you're thinking about parenting, a parent is a leader as well. Parenting is leadership. And my thoughts are, because I had to write some things down, I looked into the dictionary and I thought, what is actually the definition of value? And it says, the regard that something is held to deserve the importance, worth, or usefulness of something. It's about principles and standards of behavior, the importance of life. How is it that these people have no regard for the people they're meant to be governing? How is it that people are dying, people are losing their jobs, there's no money, there's no food, people are suffering, and yet they're not seeing anything wrong? How do they sleep at night? And it makes us think, because we're thinking, sometimes you think, this doesn't concern you. It does. We're all linked one way or the another. We're all linked in different ways. We cannot just put this under the carpet. And it makes me go back to let's go back to our own children, especially children that we're still raising innocent children. Children are asking questions every day now. Why is this happening? And this is where we really have to pay attention in the type of values we teach our children, how we mold our children, how we're raising our children. Even into adulthood, it's so critical right now that we shouldn't take everything we do, everything we say for granted, because everything has consequences. When a father or a mother takes a child to a place where they are going to steal from another person, what is that saying to the child? How can you now turn around the next day and say to the child, you should not tell lies, when you're doing the same thing and you're actually taking your child to do the same thing? They say action speaks louder than words. How do we give our children a voice, but a voice to use in a positive way? And the only way we can do that is how we have molded them, letting them know what is good and what is bad, acceptable behavior, and not acceptable behavior because because my mom wants me to do it that way. They have to know that this is what is right. It has to come naturally. I am not doing it because of anybody, but because that is what you're meant to do. It's like sometimes some people will say to the child, a child doesn't know that they should say thank you. It starts like that. They don't know that they should say thank you or they should apologize for things. Because you meet some adults, you're actually telling them that, don't you think you should show appreciation when someone does something for you or when somebody helps you out? No one should be reminding you of things like that. When children are still little, under 2, I understand, but once they're growing up, it should come naturally. All these acceptable behaviors should come naturally to them. But it can only come that way if they've been raised and molded that way. And they see it in everyday behavior from their parents or people around them. And now parenting is not only about the mom and the dad, it's the grandma, it's the cousins, it's the teachers, everybody in the community. They say it takes a community to raise a child. So I am pleading to everybody. I know people watch this not only in the UK or Nigeria, other areas of the world. Let us start having a conscious way of living. It's not about you, yourself, and I. It's about yourself and every other person. That is the only way we can start putting things right. What kind of future do we want to leave for our children? I'm really holding tears back. What kind of future? What kind of world? Let it, when we start about, some people are up there and some people are down there, there has to be a way where these gaps are being bridged. Nobody has all the answers, but if we all have a little bit here and a little bit there, and we're doing the best at the point from where we're at least we start a journey. We are all human beings. We all deserve respect. We all deserve to be valued. We are all important. Nobody is better than the next person. This has to start with parenting. I've been a teacher for years. I've been teaching for years. I have seen children excluding other children because of maybe they're not wearing the right clothes. They're not looking the way they expect them to look. They're not speaking the same way. Or their parents. The most disheartening is when a parent tells their child, you can't be friends with another child, not because the child doesn't have a good behavior, but because the child is not the right fit to be friends with their child. How? Who do you think you are? I'm very sorry, but how can you say another person, because of maybe their skin color or because of maybe their social status, is not the right fit for your child? Do you know what that other child is going to bring, positive things going to bring into your child's life? You do not know. That's why they always say, don't judge a book by its cover. Give people chances. Parents, please talk to your children. Talk to your children about things that are happening now in the world. Talk to them how they can make a change from where they're at. How you can make changes from your family, from your household. They need to extend into the community. Let them bring solutions. I've said this so many times. Children have ideas. Sometimes it sounds silly. Even start from little children being respectful to other people. Saying hello, saying good afternoon, good morning. How may I help you? It starts by little things like that. Let children mix, close the barriers of this social class. Listen to one another, learn from one another. We all have something special in us. Because you were born, some people were born with silver spoons and some were not, doesn't mean that they don't have something special. Everybody, as we say, is unique. Every child is unique. Every child has something special to give this community, to give the society, to give the world. It's time for change. It's disheartening when some people think that they can kill other people's children, that they can put other people's children down. Please, let's go back to the roots. Let's go back to basics. Let's go back to when we value ourselves. We value life. Everybody is important. I was raised that everybody is important. Everybody has a voice. Stop let's pushing things under the carpet. If we keep pushing things under the carpet, who is going to do anything? Everybody start from where you are. Start from your homes. Start from your schools. Start from your offices. Start from somewhere, but just start. Every day, add something unique, add something new. Have family times and talk about this and bring about solutions. Let children start understanding that some things are not right, and what it might even be they writing letters to their MPs, writing letters to people that can bring change, that are in the government. They know that they can do things about it. Maria Montessori says, joy, feeling one's own value, being appreciated and loved by others, feeling useful and capable of production are all factors of enormous value for the human soul. This is what every human being wants and needs. Just feeling appreciated, feeling loved by others, feeling useful, knowing that they are productive and you letting them be productive. Nobody is useless. It's a great, enormous value for the human soul. Kindness, respect goes a long way. I'm sorry, this is not the calm side of me. I'm really trying to rein it down. But my point is, let's go back to the values. Let's instill those values again. Where there's need for correction as a parent, please correct. No matter how insignificant you think that behavior is when your child does something, correct with kindness, correct positively, bring answers that it's not only about the child, but you look at the bigger picture. The bigger picture, we always have to look at the bigger picture. And that is the only way we can make a change. We can bring change into this world. Not by only ourselves, but the whole world, the next door neighbor, the next person. If everybody thinks like that, then change will happen. This is beyond anybody. If I'm raising this child this way, how is this child going to be in the next 5 years, the next 10 years? Am I doing the right thing? I think I'm going to stop now. I really hope I've tried to make a bit of sense. And I know parenting is not easy, especially in this world that we're living in now. But be strong, be safe, talk to one another, find the support you need. And I pray that all our children and all the other children out there, good will come out of them. Good will come out for them. They would be the people that bring solution to this world that we need, but we have to start because we have a lot to answer to. Have a very good day. Till next time. Bye.